Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 648. I am your host, here to bring you the Brony community for this week, of course. I am Circuit Main. But it's not just me that is bringing you the Brony community. I'm here with my wonderful co-host to also bring you the Brony community. We are joined by DM21. Or maybe not. DM is there in spirit. Then we are hopefully joined by Tech.
And he rises from the grave.
Okay.
Yep, I'm here.
All right, so we have a DM and a Tech. Awesome. We're also joined by Toakoi.
I'm the trash can that gaslights, apparently.
And we are also joined by Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yep.
And I've rediscovered anime, so we're going to go ahead and end the show now so I can go. I'm sorry. I'm not exactly kidding, though. So, hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show. And today for the show, we're going to be checking out something a little bit interesting, though it is going to come with a bit of a caveat, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I found out about a web game, or basically an internet web game, called Everfree Outpost. That kind of plays a little bit, kind of like a survival crafty situation, but mostly just crafty, less on survival. But it's been pretty interesting, so I figured it'd be fun to see how many people we can get in there, find a nice little plot for ourselves, and see if we can craft up a building, or at least figure out what in the world we're doing. Because I tried to figure it out a little bit, and I barely got an idea of what's happening. But before we get to that...
monsters come in afterwards?
Say what?
Monsters try to evade you afterwards, or is this just a life sim?
I think it's just more life sim, really. But it has a lot of crafting elements, which it kind of struck me as interesting. So I figured it'd be a fun thing to check out. Though I could also be wrong, because there are caverns, and there is indications that there might be creatures, or at least they may show up some in the future. But it is definitely an interesting look. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Of course, I am here enjoying the wonderful November weather. I'm enjoying a wonderful glass of apple cider combined with apple whiskey. Because we are just a couple of weeks away from Ponyville Cider Fest.
You want an apple juice with that cider?
It's a non-alcoholic apple cider. It's American apple cider. So it's just spiced apple juice, if you will. Granted, yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, could you imagine having apple cider that is outside of America combined with apple whiskey? My God, that's like what would that be? Like a November broiler maker, something like that.
Not possibly.
Yeah. But of course, as I just mentioned, we are just a couple of weeks away from Ponyville Cider Fest. I am stoked. I am excited. I am enthralled. I am also already getting liquored up. But I'm actually really excited to go. I've finally got one of the last issues, concerns taken care of. Basically, they finally put to sale the pub trot passes and also a cider tasting pass, and I managed to get a hold of both of them, and at pretty good times too, in my opinion. Granted, the cider tasting one, yeah, I'm going to miss out on the, unfortunately, Pony Court because of that, but I am going to get out just in time for Hooves line, is it anyway? And I love the Hooves line.
I didn't know the full intricacies of that game until I watched it a few years earlier.
Of Hooves line?
Whose line?
Yeah, whose line is it anyway? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
No, the simple fact that these people are good enough to come up with stuff is impressive.
You think that's impressive? I actually do. Every once in a while, I join in on a Hooves line thing that happens on VR chat, though I didn't happen to do it this week, but every once in a while.
It sounds easy on paper, but in practice, it's very hard to execute.
It is unless you have practice and you just kind of let yourself flow. It's kind of weird because you kind of have to shut off the part of your brain that says to stop.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah.
So second is still using that well that he found that is basically whose line?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
But it's not derps though. It's not derps.
Not Debs this time. Okay.
No, somebody else is running it, but it's the same world. It's a different person
Okay.
though. I'm not gonna delve too much into it. I don't know how much they want people to know about this, but yeah, it's pretty fun regardless. Anyway,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm getting off track here. So yeah, Ponyville Cider Fest is coming up. Hopefully my apple mead is ready to go by then. I don't think it's been percolating anymore, but I'm gonna get a better eye on it tomorrow just to be sure. I am, gotta get last minute preparations done now that things are happening. Unfortunately, other things are happening, and I'm crossing my fingers that I don't get a text that my flight has been canceled.
Oh.
I guess that's the, you know what? I never want to delve into political news when it comes to the show. I never do. But in this case, I think I need to make an exception just because this can affect people that are going to be going to a convention if they are here and listening. So currently, if you are unaware of American politics, we are currently in a government shutdown and have been for the last 40 days. Well, 41 now. Because of the shutdown, a lot of government employees have not been paid, and unfortunately, that does include the FAA and air traffic controllers. Which means at airport, there's nobody watching the planes. There's nobody to scan items as you're boarding the plane, or there are very few people anyway, and they're not getting money. They're not getting paid for it right now. There's promises to pay them back, but they're not getting paid at the moment. It's kind of a messy situation, to be honest. But right now, there's hope that there may be a resolution coming soon. But because of the current situation, they actually had to start canceling flights as of last weekend. The goal being about 10% of flights coming out of 40 of the busiest airports in the United States. There's a good possibility my flight would be unaffected since I am flying to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is not a busy airport, but I'm flying out of the Salt Lake International, which is a busy airport. So yeah, it kind of makes an interesting mix of don't I get off the ground. So if you are going to Cider Fest and you are taking a flight, it is extremely encouraged to make sure you keep an eye on your flight schedule. Keep an eye on flight apps if you have them, your emails. Look for any. Hopefully they'll notify you ahead of time so you can try to make alternate arrangements, cancel things if you can't make alternate arrangements. Or basically, if they do end up canceling it, you do have options to reach out to the airline to try to get a different flight to the location. Hopefully around the same time or close to it, or worst case maybe a refund. But it's a bad situation altogether. It really is bad. But it's unfortunately affecting those of us who do want to go to con next week, or has the potential. I do say.
And security might be grumpy.
Oh, security will definitely be grumpy. Yeah. I would say take it with some grace. Because the poor people they're not getting paid. They're basically there in hopes that they're going to get paid, and they may not even be getting fed properly. For all we know, they actually had to get food from a food bank because the situation is really bad at times. Granted, I haven't spoken to anybody directly. I'm just hearing this from news articles, and that kind of comes with a grain of salt at times.
Well, as of the time of this recording, apparently they're doing the final vote right now in the Senate.
I am the Senate. But in any case, it's still got a way to go after that. That's
I know. That's just one of developing this is.
Yeah, it is kind of developing right now. But once again, we don't really delve into politics. This is more of a warning and a heads up to anybody who is going. And if you know anybody who is going, and just let them know too. It's good to spread the word, let people know. I'm still hedging my bets that I'm going to be able to go, which is why I got the Cider Fest pass and the Cider Fest, the bar trot, the tasting, all of that. I'm still eager, willing, ready, and hopeful to go. But with that out of the way, let's go. Let's start off. Well, let's continue the show, I guess, with a good old heaping helping and a nice shot of wub. And so I'd like to ask all of you, as we do every week, to warm up our vocal cords, give ourselves a chance to stand up on the soapbox of life. What's up, Bronies?
Well, and a gift idea I have for one of the VAs is going to need a moment because it's cold enough that I can't spray paint it. And hopefully by the end of Sunday, I should have everything painted and ready for them.
Yeah, fun. I got a Switch too.
I have
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I feel like such a heel, but I'll be honest. I had no plans to get a Switch 2. Friend, somebody that that was in a group I'm in is unfortunately having some issues, and they needed to get some cash for medical expenses, and they happened to be selling some things, and they had an unopened Switch 2, which was basically
lucky devil.
It's like 15% off of the market price with Mario Kart World. So
you know what? That is some awesome stuff.
So I figured I'm helping somebody out. I'm not giving the money to Nintendo directly, and I get a Switch 2 anyway, which there were a couple of things that did have my interest in that, and I was crossing my fingers it would show up on Steam, but I don't have any promises it would ever happen. Bravely default. Anyway. So, yeah, I have a Switch 2 now. But it also happened the same time that my garbage disposal broke. I was actually, the funny thing is I was trying to maintain it. You're supposed to put ice cubes into the garbage disposal and grind them every once in a while to sharpen up the blades in there. I was doing just that, and it tripped the power circuit really badly for the Switch, and the seal burst at the bottom. So it was leaking, and I had to get it replaced. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I will tell you absolutely right now. If you think you have the ability to do things yourself, or with assistance from somebody you can trust, do it. Especially when it comes to plumbing. And be very cautious. I'm pretty sure I got fleeced. The garbage disposal itself was almost $200. I got charged $800 for the disposal and installation.
Oh,
And this was not an emergency call, I'll add. This was a standard, yeah, my disposal's not working. Could you have somebody come over here, maybe replace it? I know it's broken. It was here since I got the house, so I wasn't sure if it was rigged in some weird way in order to get it to work, because house flips are fun.
oh boy, I can't wait for my water heater to go out.
God, I don't even want the water heater. I'm not even gonna think about that one. I am gonna think about it. I'm probably not gonna replace it by myself. Maybe I'll get somebody to help me. I don't know, but I am going to try to get a tankless.
On those TV shows, they always help people.
I don't want being sarcastic, Circuit.
Oh, so am I. I know. Probably get a tankless water heater though. Really, it's fun.
It's always fun trying to be like, okay, how can I leverage the water heater so it can go down to a basement that it will never come out of?
That's not as hard as you might think, considering all the other crap I've put down there at some points.
No, I understand that, but that's what I had to deal with.
Right now, I'd have better luck getting a water heater back downstairs than getting a freaking washing machine downstairs. And believe me, I know. Anyway, sorry, I went off track. Anybody else have any other wub that they want to throw out there? Because I think all of mine is spent.
Because the Discord is saying it's not.
No, you're working just fine. I'm hearing you perfectly fine.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, the cats are growing older, and they're all over the house now instead of one room. Yay! Yep. And between now or 3 months from now, they're gonna be at some point they're gonna be given up for they're gonna be spayed and neutered, and it'll be put up for adoption. We are thinking about picking up 2 kitties. and giving back Mama because we don't know what Mama has in terms of the illnesses or whatnot because she still looks skinny as heck even though she ate a lot.
Mm. Well, I hope that goes well for you.
Also, more good news. My dog is getting surgery Wednesday.
Ooh, fun.
Last week they found something around her neck. I think they said it was a tumor. Yeah, she's got to take a few weeks or even months to get rest and easy. So I'll probably be on pupper watch more often during the day now.
Yeah, I can imagine so. I hope,
She has to get the surgery done. Her balance is way off.
I hope a good thing. I hope it goes well and things end up better.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any other wub? Maybe their house exploded or something? I don't know. I think we're getting in a downward trend here.
Pull up! Pull up! Pull up!
Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on. Sorry, I really didn't mean to rag on that. All of that does suck, but
It sucks majorly.
let's try to get into some good news here. Then let's start off with pony conventions.
Are you showing it on the Discord?
I'm trying to load it up in general. But yeah, give me a second. Oh boy, we might be in another it's not gonna work situation.
Oh no.
Having a lot of weird issues with websites today. Alright, gonna give it one more go and then we'll just go with what we do know. Alright, what we do know it is. So we got a couple of conventions coming up here. First off, we do have Ponyville Cider Fest. That's coming up in just a week and a half. 10 days. You can actually see the countdown right here on the website itself. They recently, like I said, they recently released the Bar Trot and Cider Tasting Passes. The Bar Trots, I believe they got all sold out. The Cider Tasting, I think they still had a couple left. You know what? Let's go ahead and just take a quick look right now for giggles. We can actually do that here. But yeah, they took a little, they didn't sell it immediately. They took a little bit, but they did, after a few hours, most of them were pretty much sold out.
It would be under events, I think.
Yeah, I know, I'm scrolling. Give me a second here.
Cider tasting, yes.
Yeah, so yeah, it looks like they still have some cider tasting passes on. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many they actually have. It's only letting me add 2 here, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Session 2's
oh yeah, no. Session 2 got sold out. Grand Galloping Gala, you still got tickets there. Pub Trot, those both got sold out. So there is a possibility that you only have a couple of cider tasting sessions, which is really, really, really cool because they used to have cider tasting. And when I finally got a chance to start going to Cider Fest, they stopped doing it. So I missed out. I'm kind of pissed. I'm kind of bummed. So I'm glad that we finally I have the opportunity to finally explore and enjoy that. So yeah, the Ponyville Cider Fest is coming up here very, very soon. Along with that, let's see. There is a holiday pony convention that's coming up here. I wish I could remember what it was called. Let's see. Maybe it was Heartswarming Con? Yeah, that's close to it. Yeah. Yeah, so we also have Heartswarming Club, which is going to be on December 5th through 7th. That is just a month and some days away. And yeah, this is of course in Ithaca, New York. So if you are in the New York area and you have the opportunity, I would definitely recommend checking it out. If not though, they do have some cool little bits of merch here that you can get, especially if you want to give them support. Honestly, I would love to go if it just was financially feasible, but this is definitely outside of range on so many levels for me. But it is still a really cool thing, and I really would like to go to a convention or some event like this just so close to the holidays. It just kind of gives me that warm, bubbly feeling like I drank a lot of soap. Wait, no!
I think I know what you mean.
I don't. I hope so, because I don't know what I just mean.
You should have said like you drink a lot of like either wine or
Christmas Spirit.
like,
I just drank a bunch of Christmas Spirit.
yeah.
I literally just chugged a bottle called Christmas Spirit. I didn't even look at the ingredients. It's like Christmas Spirit. Let's go.
Eggnog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and there is also the music festival that I am desperately trying to remember.
Pray for the House of Bells.
Thank you. Sorry, normally I have this stuff available to me immediately, so I am literally having to figure this out as I go. We do have the Winter Rave of the House of Bells that is going to be happening on the 13th and 14th of December this year. The musician list has come out. This is completely online, so if you are worried that you have to go anywhere, you don't. You can literally just sit home with a cup of eggnog, some wonderful Christmas warm clothes, watching snow or storm, or maybe you're watching the heat death of the universe as the sun gets slightly warmer. Who knows? I don't care. Just enjoy the music. But yes, Winter Rave coming up. A lot of exciting things are getting set up for it. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. And with that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some news. First off, pony butts. I have no idea if this is considered a win or not. I really don't know. But apparently, China has pony butt purses.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. These are little purses that are going to be sold by Caillou. They are unequivocally, no question, the in China. This is the dumbest. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But I am all for it. This is like, yes, this is stupid, but yes. Oh my
God! I see someone making a sled and it's not good.
But yes, we got the pony butt purses going on. But if you're just like, Circuit, I want food though. I don't want pony butts. Well, you just don't have any imagination. But in this case, we can get you a little covered because a lot of other things are happening over in China, including instant noodles. Pony instant noodles. And that's right. This is shipping. Oh my God, it just hit me. These are shipping pairs. We got shipping pairs for noodles. You can find out what kind of flavor shipping pear is. And guess what? The spicy pairing, that's Twilight and Pinkie Pie.
I mean, it is truly spicy, given how Pinkie is.
Yeah, but I would think that the spicy one would be Twilight and Spike.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All right.
I don't be Dragonfire, but there's some stuff we don't try and do.
Anyway, I'm actually going to get out a translator here real fast. Let's see here.
I don't think I want to know the flavors.
Let's see. Looks like Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy is chicken juice original flavor. This is a direct translation, so it's not going to have some nuance. Okay, Twilight and Spike, cheesy turkey. Cheesy turkey. What? Why is that?
That's how that works.
I don't get it. Cheesy turkey. Oh my world. Oh God. Okay. You know what? Let's see. Let's go with another crack shipping of Rarity and Pinkie Pie. Salt and pepper crispy pork. So Rarity and Pinkie Pie is salt and pepper crispy pork. Let's see. What about the Muy Caliente flavor here for Pinkie? Triple spicy cheese turkey.
By the way, I have to say this. They just took, like, Season 1 back to Twilight and then just said, yeah, let's throw wings on that.
Well, yeah, they're cheap. Let's see. Chive chicken sauce for Pinkie and Flutters.
Yeah, Larson usually ships it for free.
But yeah, no, this is just hilarious. And it's funny that you got all these pony pairings and then just randomly Twilight and Spike. But you don't see Spike with anybody else.
Well, I would have expected to see Spike and Starlight.
I'm not... Okay, that is a weird one. Okay, literally, the Twilight Sparkle and Rainbow Dash is kebab. It's just kebab. The kebab flavor. Kebab, bob, 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 bob.
That ship is dead.
Anyway, so yeah, we got snack flavors, but looks like we also have. It looks like all of these snacky flavors also come with little cards.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're gonna buy for just the cards, aren't they?
I'm sure some people are. I'm not going to do it, just because I know that one of these packs alone would probably be about $5. They also have. They've also announced some bookmarks.
Oh, I love them bookmarks.
They're a fun design. There's nothing too crazy about them, but it's still a fun design, and I do enjoy that.
Shipping costs will be too expensive for me.
Oh my god, no! They have a My Little Pony noodle card checklist.
Oh my god.
These are the cards that can show up in these freaking noodles. Oh my god, they got a Nightmare Moon in there too. Disorder! They call them Disorder. It's Disorder, everybody.
Yeah, maybe that's how they name it in China.
Let's see. Where did you find this? A lot of this news I get from Equestria Daily. As much as some people seem to rag on them, they are a good source of news for the time being, so I do check them out from time to time.
Yeah, they were my majority. Compared to the other news sites I ventured in the past, the Equestria Daily were one of the more consistent.
Yeah. Because they actually, yeah. But yeah, now we got actual contemporary stuff. Pillows, blankets, mirrors, binders, pages inside of the binder.
It's good to see that they still are consistent with their news updates. Sorry about that.
And also purses with faces. Oh, purses and pillows. These are face pillows. That is... And, of course, the acrylic stands, magnets, and badges. Really, acrylic stands have really been hitting off a lot more recently. I think...
Yeah, I have a acrylic stand of Shantae.
Yeah. Not to say Naboo, these acrylic stands are nice, and I do like the magnets here, too. The only problem is I also wonder what size these things are sometimes, because sometimes it can be, like, minuscule. It's amazing. It's really amazing. But along with this, Caillou has also revealed the new Rainbow 5 XR collectible card, blah, blah, blah. They're collectible boxes. Or collectible card boxes, I think. Alright, let's actually try to do some research. Caillou's new Rainbow 5 XR collectible card box. Okay! It's the 5 XR collectible card box set that they just released. Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow, that is some beautiful art there. That is amazing.
Or the West does. My Little Pony.
Yeah. And my fervent hope is they're actually getting artists on this and this isn't AI generated, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to tell because I don't know if they have.
If I saw this a year or two earlier, I would say impossible. But today, I would be surprised.
I love this. Oh, I love this. Get the little pony arcade thing going on here.
Oh,
that is so awesome.
My poor wallet.
Forget wallet. You're gonna have to scour eBay and hope that you can find this stuff.
Oh, eBay and too rich for my blood.
Yeah. Interesting. What is this?
Oh, you put them together.
Oh, okay. That is. Do you put them together? It almost looks like those.
Yeah, like you put one card on top of the other.
That's what I was thinking, but it doesn't add. It doesn't math out if you do. Because you got the like you got. It looks like that's a sticker set that you put onto the card, which is still really cool. Yeah, I think it looks like it's a sticker sheet that goes with the cards. Which is, yeah. You also got some nice face cards there. Another look at the awesome art cards. A few more of the sparkle cards. Oh,
there's a Starlight there.
There's a better look at the pixel cards. The pixel art.
There's a Sweetie Belle CMC.
Get a few more. Oh, here's more of the ponies and sticker cards there. Yep, just a nice little overview of what this card set contains and what you can find in here. Just always really interesting, and I'm so happy that these cards are coming to the U.S., or at least Caillou's starting to release these kinds of cards in English. I still haven't bought any yet. Admittedly, my finances have been all over the map. My finances have been all over the map, so I haven't gotten to any of the English ones yet. I'm hoping I can get to them soon. Before that, though, we also have Funism, who's released their Magic Bottle series. Now, the fun thing is, I think Funism is actually an English company. Yes, they are. Or at least they have an English branch. So you can get these in English. You are going to be paying a bit, though. But, I mean, look at this.
Wow.
Absolutely look at this.
Sunburst.
These figures are so cool. They keep showing them in pairs though, so I don't believe they actually do come in pairs. They're just showing them in pairs for some reason.
They could though. You never know. They could be.
I would like them to. I would like them. Could you imagine getting a pair set like that? That would be
a whole
so
set, 84. Oh man, be over 100 in my currency.
But yeah. It's there. It is really, really awesome to see. Actually, I think I can. Okay, yeah, I can't go any further than that.
All they have for now.
Yeah, but it is really cool. You get the main 6, you get the CMC, and you also get some of the side characters. And I mean you can't go boo to that, except for you get the little Rugrat that nobody wants. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah. You're probably saving Starlight and Trixie for a bundle together.
Yeah. So, yeah, even though China gets some really cool stuff, we still got some cool stuff here, like from Funism. And also, Symbiote, who revealed the Princess Cadent plushie. So, yeah, Symbiote has just released Princess Cadence as a plushie for $40. So now you can have all 3 of the princesses and Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, she doesn't count because she's the princess of friendship.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. They had this usage idea here. I was wondering if they were actually going to do something silly with this, but no, these are actually really nice ones. Yeah, let's see.
I meant to say the non-princess one in comparison because you know, she had to work into her role. Okay, I'm over-explaining.
Yeah, don't worry too much. But yeah, let's... Okay, there we go. Let's bring... But yeah, Cadence, once again, is here. They still got some pretty jumbo plushies, including Discord.
Oh, that Discord.
Yeah. But yeah, still got lots of plushies going on here.
Is that Crash Bandicoot? Or is it a dark character?
No, it's their character. No, it's from. Oh, it's Furry Bait.
Ads for this.
It's Nico Dorico. Yeah, it's Furry Bait. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
You say that, but people refer to us as the diet furries.
Yeah, I know. I can make the joke. At least I'd like to think I can make the joke. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the plushies are in stock at the moment, which is really nice, especially if we want to grab one for the holiday season. They even got a little pin set going on here, though. I am not. God, that's $70. Wow, but it looks like it comes with all of the pins, so fair enough.
So you might like this.
Oh, it's one of those I remember seeing these now. They're the true to life pins. They actually use an augmented reality application, so they actually have ponies popping out in camera apps for this stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it's still expensive as hell. I mean, $70, but I think it comes up with all of them. But that's still wow.
If it comes with all of them, then sign me up.
I hope it does, because $70 for one is ridiculously expensive, but it doesn't let you select which one you get, so that seems to make the most sense to me.
glow in the dark 20 die cube.
Yeah. But yeah, no, augmented reality pins.
20.
How awesome is that? Alright, so now that people's wallets are screaming for mercy, we're going to go ahead and check into an interesting story here. Because it actually got more interesting as time went. The Underworld Cello. This was an interesting game I remember seeing several years ago. Where they basically, somebody took the concept of an NES game. Actually, I think it's on PC as well, but I remember it for being on NES. Because it was particularly violent. Actually, I think I might have remembered what the game is called. Let me see here.
How come I haven't heard of this?
I don't know, because I keep talking about this stuff. I remember talking about this. I think I talked about it twice, in fact.
Question Daily says we posted a few times. Dude, I haven't, to all my time on Question Daily, I haven't seen that post at all.
But yes, uninvited. It's based off of Uninvited.
Ago, so that would make sense.
It's based off of the game Uninvited, which was it was a really messed up game, especially for NES time.
They got an early version of the Intruder game that's been going around with the monster apartment game. You know, you have to check them or see who they are.
Maybe I'm not sure.
I'm struggling to remember the name.
Well, anyway, in regards to this, the Underworld Cello Project, this was a really cool idea of a pony adaptation of the game. Unfortunately, they posted, ironically enough, on Halloween, that they are no longer going to be trying to do any updates to the game, and it's going to go open source. Which was kind of a shame. I mean, I was absolutely glad that they decided, you know what, I can't finish this. Life is getting in the way. But I don't want to say, and you know, I'm not much into ponies anymore, but I don't want it to go away. They didn't just decide to drop it like a hot potato, like I've seen a lot of projects. They decided, we got a good deal going on. Let's open source it. If somebody wants to continue on, they're more than welcome to, but go for it. Which, that sucks.
Oh, that's not my neighbor. That's the name of the game. That's not my neighbor.
Oh, cool. But yeah, they said basically, well, you know, I can't do this anymore. Unfortunately, you know, it sucks. Life gets in the way, all that stuff. So they put it open source. But then something interesting happened, and I haven't seen anything about this yet. I was actually getting the information on this and grabbing the code just in case. But then it was posted by the creator that apparently a programmer really wants to get involved and try to finish this. So there is a good possibility that in January they're going to be continuing to try to finish the ending of the game with the help of this programmer, which is going to take a lot of weight off of them to finish the game. And hopefully we will actually
awesome.
Yeah, we may actually see a full end to this, which would be really awesome.
Great that this game it's great that this game will finally see the light of day.
It's seen the light of day. If it will see an ending, it will actually get found.
Ending, yeah. Sorry. So many projects get halfway through and never finished.
God, I can't tell you. I literally cannot tell you. I've seen so many projects come and go. It's kind of unfortunately a curse of any fandom, not just the Brony fandom, but a lot of fandoms.
Exactly. I've seen it so much in this fandom.
Which I'm glad that there is. I was glad that they open sourced it for anybody to try, and then even more glad that somebody actually came up and just like, come on, let's do this.
And easy to get into. If you make it easy to come into, they will come.
So there is hoping. There's hope. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and there's also a big reason I'm mentioning it as well. Gotta mention it. I want to mention it because there's also the real possibility that it may still end up not happening. So if you want to get a copy of it for yourself, or maybe grab a hold of the source code, maybe still want to do that right now, just in case.
It's better to have backups and say we have it than find out years later we could have had it, but we don't got it no more.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I've
the
also seen
Pony archive for that. Yeah.
you do have the Pony Archive, but even they can't catch everything, and I've seen them miss things even a time or two. Especially with the fact that with all they're trying to
Unfortunately, yeah.
archive, space is always an issue. So,
Indeed.
caution.
Well, again,
And-
second. That's why I have.
Anyway, we actually got to keep moving on here.
Mhm.
So, finally, to wrap up the news part, Fallout Equestria Wastelands Echo Radio Play Project. We mentioned this last week, and now it's got another news announcement. I'm going to officially mention it again. This is a full-on Fallout Equestria audiobook. This was a crowd-funded fan project way back in 2018, or even earlier than that. I think it was 2018-ish, if I recall, discussing with Deathlight.
Damn.
But it came out. It came out, and after it finished getting fully released, as part of their respect to the crowdfunding project, they released a full version for anybody and everybody to get, both on itch.io and on archive.org. So if you are at all interested in an audio version of Fallout Equestria Wasteland Echoes, or just basically the Fallout Equestria audiobook, this is a great opportunity to get one completed, which unfortunately is the same as with a lot of gaming projects. Seems to be less of a thing to happen. Doesn't happen as often. So the fact that we have one project revived from the dead and another one that actually got completed unawares is pretty spectacular.
I've seen so many audio dramas that have finished or not even fit or don't even get off the runway.
Yeah.
Back when I frequented Equestria Daily a lot more.
Mm. Well, along with that, that is it for the news. But as we have been doing since the news has been a little light, and we are also in the holiday season. Well, news wasn't as light as it normally was, but holiday season regardless. I wanted to give a shout out to some merch vendors that are out there and some of the cool products that are available that you can either buy for yourself or maybe buy for friends or family to give a little bit of pony in their lives and maybe support a creator that you love for the holiday season. And to start off with this, I'm going to jump onto an interesting one. This is one I had to think about for a little bit, but I decided I think now is probably one of the best times to try to support this person, especially in such a hard and trying time. So yeah, first off, we're going to go with a YouTube content creator, Lightning Bliss.
Support Blissy. She has been with us for a long time, and she does amazing things.
Well, that and she's also been through. They've been through a hell of a lot, just to put it bluntly. I'm not going to steal thunder on this. Yeah, I'm not going to mash at the details, but they are out there. If you look on her YouTube page, if you're not aware yet, we'll just leave that to the people that have spent a lot of time and effort to make sure they get all the information across that they can. But what I am going to do is advise that Lightning Bliss does have their own vendor shop that is open and available. It has everything from stickers to buttons to bookmarks, cards, prints, and even twink pillows. And even normal small pillows, which apparently are about to sell out soon.
Don't talk to me till after coffee.
Actually, I didn't even know that they had the coffee one. I might have to see about grabbing a hold of that. I'm not sure which one that is on one of these. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, no, a lot of great things. All of this does go to support Lightning Bliss. Period. Every one of these helps out Lightning Bliss. So if you can afford even a little or get a word out,
or a plushie.
Yeah. Some of it's already gone though, unfortunately. Like the Euphoria plushie is sold out, all gone.
Oh, you still can get twink.
Oh yeah, you can still get twink. You can even get little cutout pillows and hacky sack twinks. There's a lot of cute little pillows and everything else out there.
Oh, of course, the Prince cards are sold out.
there's plenty out there to enjoy. A lot of good stuff, and you actually want to go into these to see all of the different options, because it's not just you have so many things that are available here. I didn't even know she had G5 characters here. That actually is kind of surprising. Okay, come on. Where's the cup? There's a coffee. See, thank you. But yeah, absolutely check it out. Check all of these out. Give Lightning Bliss a little support if you can. And next, we're gonna. You know what? No, I'm gonna do somebody else here real fast before we get into that one, because it feels like that's such a change. Gleamy Dreams. I have seen them at a lot of conventions. They make a lot of very interesting merchandise. I have to say that they have some of the most interesting variety I have seen. I've gotten everything from dinner plates to literal bamboo wall scrolls and drink cups from them. And so I'm more than willing to give him a shout out because of some of the interesting merchandise that they do have available. Most of the time though, they do have like drinkwares, pins, and keychains. So if you go to their vendor hall and stuff, sometimes you can get things from coasters to mouse mats and everything else in between. So this is a great way to get some good stuff from Gleamy Dreams. I think a lot of this is just due to the limitations of shipping. Because you ever try to ship a freaking coffee cup, it's a nightmare. So, but you can still give Gleamy a little bit of support, get some really awesome pins, and maybe even some drinkware.
I love that Misty pin.
You know, I mentioned coffee cups, and immediately, look at this, you got a freaking beer stein.
My little drunkie, my little drunkie.
Where's a beer? And I am out. Seriously, if it wasn't for the fact I literally have like 5 different pony beer steins already, I might be tempted to grab one of these. But I already have 5. I literally don't know what I'm gonna. No, I have more than 5. I got too many beer steins. I'm walking away. A lot of cool stuff though. I absolutely love the stuff. I do have quite a few of them. I would always shout it out. It's always worth a go, and it's really cute and fun designs. Yep. So definitely check out Gleamy Dreams here if you want to get some drinkware or pins, or even just a random keychain. Okay, now next one. Quick caveat here. I don't think they have anything bad, but dang if they're not towing a line in some cases. We're gonna look at Necromeowncer. Necromeowncer, who I have seen in different conventions.
Necromancy, got it.
Yeah, the thing I've seen him at a lot of conventions. The thing is, I've seen him at a lot of varied conventions, including furry conventions. But it doesn't mean that they don't have pony stuff. So yes, you will have to shuffle through some furry and random anime, but they do also have really awesome, really cool designed pony stuff.
Also, god dang, they know how to draw.
Oh yeah, no, they got an amazing art style, which is really what caught my eye with them.
So the artists are linked in your show notes, right?
All of these are in the show notes. All of these are in the show notes, available for you to take a look at. I highly encourage you to do so.
Nightmare Moon is fantastic.
Yeah, Nightmare Moon desk mat. Got some really cool things here. Quickly close. Whoops.
Close window. Get back to the thing.
Discord acrylic charm.
My God, they went all out with
vinyl stickers. We also got. They didn't go all out with pony, but when they did hit the ponies, they hit them with purpose. The art style is really cool.
There's a Celestia.
Celestia, Pinkie Pie. They have a lot of different ponies in there. They're pretty. It's scattered. It is very scattered. You are going to have to dig a little bit, but it is well worth it. There are plenty of awesome pony designs here. A lot of different things here. The stickers, prints, desk mats.
I know you're looking for that. Sorry, I know you're looking for that Flareon second.
I can't hear what you're talking about. La 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 la. Oh,
You cannot hide from me, man. I know what you're looking for.
that's an Arcanine. You actually it might have been on the other chair. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw a Jolteon and an Espeon. I'm like, there has to be a Flareon somewhere.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, I mean literally, you would be very surprised. But yeah, just absolutely worth a look. Absolutely worth a look. Really awesome pony stuff here. And finally, another frequenter over at vendor halls all over the world, all over the Ponyver world. We have Midnight Premiere. A lot of you are noticing a lot of these are Etsy. Admittedly, I'm having a tough time finding the business cards and links to some people's to some people's sites, and some of them are still under construction for some reason. So yeah, I'm having to scramble a little bit. But yes, Midnight Premiere, a lot of interesting things here, including like pony keycap sets, prints, posters, gift boxes, tokens, totems. They got so much random stuff. It is wild. But it's also a lot of fun stuff. You can get some silly things. Applejack touching grass. You can get some fun prints. They actually had the kissing ponies. I do like the kissing pony pins.
That's some
I
crap,
like
y'all.
whenever they can be paired up separately and make your own ships.
Oh, you absolutely can. Yeah, there are so many different kissing pony pairs. You just have to make sure you get the ones facing the right way.
Yeah.
Yep. Got cutie mark buttons. Yeah, no. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's also the Starlight and Trixie acrylic stand here. I love this. Actually, I think I
so
snagged this.
that's the next best thing.
Yeah.
I think you also have that actual figure.
Yeah, I have the figure and the acrylic stand. Though considering the acrylic stand, I think I also lost the base when I was at Everfreeze, so that was fun. So anyway, this is also me thanking them for their awesomeness by making sure I give their thing here a little shout out. But yeah, a lot of awesome merch. So much amazing merch. There are pages of this stuff. So
Maybe
yeah.
a board.
Yeah, it is really cool. Absolutely, I do love it. They have a fun art style, and you pick a favorite pony, they're gonna have something, and if they don't, they're gonna have something else that you might like anyway.
There's also commissions.
Yeah, they can also do commissions if you really want. All right, we're gonna wrap it all up on this one. Sorry, I know somebody in the chat room likes Rarity. I'm not stopping this.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Everyone poops, darling. It's nothing to be ashamed about.
No, I actually love the wordplay there.
And with that,
it's so.
And with that is going to be it for our news. And now it's time for our challenge. That is every week. Okay, sorry, I just got a note of something that I was curious if it was, and it's not, and I'm annoyed. But yeah, we got our challenge of the week. And our challenge for this week, by random spinning wheel, which I am still so annoyed. But I'll get into that in a little bit here, was Sephiroth's Equestrian Vacation. But there's also the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Abstract! Yay!
So with that, I had a plan. Unfortunately,
Nice.
I also had work meetings. And then after the
I hope none of
meetings...
you digital circus abstract over the fact it just popped out another story.
No, that's one of the things about wordplay. It evolves.
But yes,
At least it's shorter than the one from the last week I posted.
fair enough. But yes, I had plans. I tried sketching them out a bit. I wasn't feeling the best though. And then I thought I had the sketch okay, and then I started to line art it, and I realized it wasn't good, and I would have to redraw a lot of it, but I wasn't feeling the best, especially after meetings and not feeling all the best after meetings and stuff. So I just put it aside, said, okay, I'm gonna try to do this on pencil and paper when I get home, and I didn't because I still wasn't feeling the best. So here you go, everybody. This is. I figured that this would actually be a good thing in general because sometimes you just never get past the sketching phase, but it's good. It's important to show that that sometimes you just never get there, or how you do sketches, or you practice, or you get ideas.
I know those are his bangs, but they look like pointed horns.
I know. Looking at it now, I realize why the bangs were not working for me. I should have made it match the hairline a little bit more. Actually, made him flatter to begin with. Shouldn't have rounded him. I should have actually made it flat and then having him stick out of the hairline. That would have been a lot better immediately. But yes,
I just think Angel's gonna have fun.
Oh yeah, and I think the best way to make this surreal, basically
I almost missed that.
Sephiroth just having a quiet tea, and Fluttershy just dealing with Angel running around with Masamune. Masamune.
Yeah.
He's gonna make his own abstract.
The only issue I have with that is you made the sword too damn small.
It's a sketch. It wasn't. A lot of changes were going to be made during the process here.
I know. I'm slightly ribbing you. You know that.
Yeah, but really quickly, the one thing that really set me off here was first the hooves. I realized they felt too short and didn't position quite right. Then I realized that the whole neck to body thing was just completely out of whack here. Like the neck was way too long.
It looks more of a Draconicus to me.
It's a little too long here. It really should have been shorter and a little more thinned out here. It just
at the shoulder. You should have moved the shoulder up.
The thing is, yes, I should have moved the shoulder up, but then I would still have to do the bottom part of the body here. I needed to shorten the neck. I screwed up on the sketching of the neck here. Because the base of the body was here, and I should have been trying to draw the neck up from there. Instead, I basically tried to draw from here where I had the biggest sketch loop, which was not a good sketch loop.
If you could move the head down, but with how the mane and hair is in the back, I see the issue.
There's a lot going on here. There's a lot that needed to be worked on, and I just dropped it because, again, wasn't feeling well with this. I just was having a hard time with this, and I was just feeling sick to my stomach. I was just out, and I couldn't.
Coming off a month of having to do.
Anyway,
a day.
But anyway, but the reason I still posted this anyway was because a lot of people usually see finished results. You never see the person that is like midway through a sketch and then they had to abandon it, or they stopped it because they didn't feel it was right. You never see the work. You always see the result. So I figured at least this way, it kind of finishes a little. It kind of goes into the protest challenge of being abstract, because posting a sketch that's halfway done is pretty abstract to me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, that thought crossed my mind as well.
Yep. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's weak. That's weak ass excuse too. That's just the last ditch.
It's not an excuse.
It's okay, Circuit. It's okay, Circuit. I can make abstract the challenge next week too.
That would be really abstract.
It was just a marriage of convenience.
Along with that, we also had this.
Nice.
I'll give Toa credit for using a different program outside of Paint and Lines.
Yeah, that's because when it comes to abstract stuff, I like using GIMP just because I can throw it together and basically be like, okay, how can I do this? By the way, that's not a second sun back there, because you can clearly see the media. That's the whole place on fire. Which place? I don't know.
I see the little figure that's supposed to represent Sephiroth.
And you probably should have made the fire a little more spiky.
I think he did try
it just kind of looks like he's in a weird cave with a sunset, but at the same time,
it looks like a volcano to me.
Well, I had the sky bluer, but I went, wait, there's already fire, and from how bright it is, it would make the sky not be as blue. I needed to make it darker. And plus, the media is coming in, which would block out some of the sun. It's hard to do a single color, like, balance of, okay, how bright is this? How dark can it be?
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. But, yep, there's that. Anyway, we also did get a story here written by DM.
Yeah, well, I'll get back to the other one when this one's finished, because
Yeah.
Oh, is this the link I saw you post earlier that I haven't had a
Yeah.
chance to skim through?
yes,
Yeah,
it's
so
only,
be
don't
very
worry, it's only
afraid.
like 5 pages.
So,
Well,
yep,
6.5 because it's only like a little bit on the 6th page.
yep, we do have a couple of other
Yep,
art
so this
pieces
one
to
I've
throw
gone
out.
through.
You know what? I'm gonna give CMC a quick moment to try to go through it here. Another
We don't have
reason.
to read this today. We could just read the other one in the meantime.
No, I don't mind reading it today, especially since it's part of the prompt.
All right.
But along with that, just to throw out there was another project that I did work on. This was, of course, Pinkie Pie eating too much candy. This was actually going back to Equestria Daily's artist prompt for the week for the newbie artist training ground alumni. So yeah, as much as I completely screwed up the suffer out there, I at least got the Pinky here pretty okay.
Everything's fun on the sugar rush until you hit down.
Yeah. The sugar rush that sent Pinkie Pie flying and then crashing. Yep. That was a fun little thing here. Of course, this wasn't the result of something else. There was another thing that I was involved with. This was a Halloween art gift exchange. The thing is that this was an anonymous gift exchange. So I did make an art piece. Honestly, it might be one of the best things I've ever made. I will never be able to show it to anybody. You will never know. You may never ever see this art piece. It's just kind of funny in a weird way. But I also received an art piece in return from somebody else. And my God,
That is amazing.
I think this is the best circuit main I've had in a long time.
Like commissioned?
In general.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a commission, I'd probably have it look pretty good too. But I mean, my God, man. This
What
is the
amazing
kind of
gift.
commission you would get from like a $60 to $80 commission.
Oh no, this is 100 to 120 easy.
Yeah, this is like, wow.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Because the background itself is like $30.
Yeah. Which I'm going to say it outright. I would have been happy if I would have just gotten a stick pony. I was just in it to make something fun for somebody and get something fun in exchange. That's all I was in for. The fact that I got something so ridiculously awesome is far and above anything I could have expected. And I especially love the whole snow globe aesthetic thing that we got going with it too. As much it's kind of a weird combination because I absolutely love this and I want to try to get this good, but I hate that I'm not here yet.
Remember a second.
I know,
It's all a journey.
I know it's all a journey. You don't have to give me that, Toa Ross. Or should I call you Baboa?
Then we're gonna pay to
Baba
the
Boa.
tree.
Baba Boa. Baba Boa.
Ah, that's an old meme. Am I a JoJo reference now? Second.
Baba Boa. Okay, I'm moving on.
Nani?
Naughty the fuck. Okay, anyway. This was an absolutely amazing piece of art. I absolutely love this.
So do I.
Yeah. Not to say that I haven't gotten some really awesome art in the past. Thank you, Rainy. But this is just like, wow. This is
Circuit
just...
doesn't play favorites.
I don't play favorites. I love it. Because one, it's for me. You gave it to me. No, but it does mean all the world that it was given for me. Not that it doesn't matter if it's spectacular or amazing, but it was made for me. And that means more to me than anything else. Except if you give me a dollar store piece of crap. I mean, what's wrong with you? Come on, don't cheap out. Dollar store's not even a dollar anymore. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
It was a comedy. You're in good luck with it being a dollar.
Okay, sorry. I have such a hard time being serious without trying to make it silly because I don't want to take it too overboard. I guess I don't want to be too dramatic, but oh wow, okay. Sorry, wandering guys. Just realized one of my posters is about to fall off here. I'm just fixing that real fast. Okay. Seriously, I absolutely love this art, and I do absolutely love when I do get awesome creations like this from anyone, either from people I know and love to random strangers. It means the absolute world because it means somebody thought of me, even for a moment, to do something nice for me. And that's something I don't like to take for granted, because it seems to happen not that often in the world. I don't want to say it happens less, because I think it does happen. But it's sometimes something that we can easily take for granted when we don't realize it or think about it at all. All right, let's go ahead. I'm getting way too dramatic here. Let's do the story of Running Tab's Abstract Encounter. Parts 1.
Yeah, the first parts are gone through. You may need to refresh so they are actually visible to the viewing side.
Oh, well, I'll do it real fast, but usually Google Doc is pretty good at updating when anybody else updates on it.
I don't know if it does that to view only folks for once an editor has done an edit.
Fair enough.
I know certain things will lock out.
Well, easy enough to reload.
Yeah, I've seen that. I had that happen to me once.
Well, it's easy enough to reload anyway, so I've gone ahead and done so. Running Tab was on her way from the lit party. Okay.
The party was lit.
Yeah, it took me a second. From the lit party with empty glass mason jars. Decked out in her black frilly burlesque dress, she took her time carrying the empty wooden crate. Jesus! The mayor sighed. I know it's supposed to be G's, but...
It's supposed to be G's, yeah.
Yeah. The mayor sighed. So many ponies and creatures tonight. She put the crate down for a moment for her phone. I'm going to see if any of the Winchester crew are available to help me. As she scrolled through her friends list, I don't want to go back on my word giving Toakoi the night off.
Yay!
She frustratingly reloaded the page on her phone and it stated, offline. Even calling everyone on her friends list was no avail. RT groans. Something's wrong with my provider, because no matter how much I try, I can't reach them. Little offline symbol on the top right corner display the phone's inability to connect to the World Wide Web. Running Tab was about to leave when suddenly she heard screams for help far off into the distance. She turned her head to the left of her and thought that came from the direction of the shopping complex. She left the crate and trotted off into the direction of the distressing screams for help. Running Tab had no indication whether this was real or an elaborate Halloween prank from mischievous children trying to scare the daylights out of ponies. She always held on to the notion, better be safe than sorry. After all, there's always a possibility that some sick individual would use Nightmare Night as the perfect time to do something horrendous.
Meanwhile, in the other part of the city...
Sorry, no, I just suddenly got a weird Half-Life Full Life Consequences vibe.
That's why I'm like, meanwhile, in the other part of the city...
The red-maned brown mare arrived at the scene of the screams and was shocked to find multiple ponies writhing in pain, blood strung on their bodies and face. Oh my god.
DM, how graphic did you go, man? Tell us!
Blood.
I don't go any more graphic than this in terms of blood.
that scares me more. Blood strung from their bodies and faces, with a group of fillies and foals hiding underneath the wagon in the middle parking complex, hugging each other for dear life, scared out of their minds. Running Tab rushed over to the little ponies who were sobbing and crying. She stopped part way before reaching them. Wait! She realized. Where's the culprits?
That's supposed to be they're supposed to be in her thoughts. That's why I did it that way.
Well, no worries. I mean,
okay.
Yeah. Alarm bells rang from her ringer in her head as Running Tab frantically turned her head in every direction until she spotted the perpetrator. He was inside a wireless service store and began snickering at the unicorn stallion. Jumped out from the store's broken window, levitating a katana and a knife. He wore a hooded jacket.
I was supposed to remove the katana, damn it.
He wore a hooded jacket and had a mask from a certain musical about a disfigured stage actor. Running Tab was so concerned for the children she did not consider the murderer would use them as bait to lure more victims into the established killing field. Judging from the damage done to the store, he vacated the sicko. Must have been planning this attack for weeks or even months. With cell service all but dead, RT was cut off from making any phone calls for help. As the figure approached them, Running Tab quickly got behind him and the children between him and the children as they continued to cower in fear. Does somebody want to voice the maniac?
Do you like my artwork?
He asked.
I call it fleeting life.
He chuckled maniacally as he brandished his weapon. As he approached closer, one of the shaking fillies made a mad dash from the wagon in the direction of the nearest town. The stallion gave chase, but he was tackled to the ground by a well-dressed mare, dropping the blade all for a while. Run! Running Tab shouted as the children sped off in terror. The pair wrestled each other for seconds, what seemed like minutes. The unicorn stallion was distracted for a moment as Running Tab unleashed a flurry of punches to his head, his gut, and almost landed a hit where Celestia didn't shine. Unless you were a good boy. The stallion shoved Running Tab off of him, and when she got to her hooves, a slight streamline of fur flung into the air, along with the ribbon pieces from her bow that was wrapped around her neck. The maniac almost scored a direct hit, slicing open the top part of her costume in the middle as the shoulder pieces sloped down. She knew this alteration to her wardrobe would be a hindrance going forth. Thus, she quickly ripped what remained of her front section of her dress. The only wound she had was a little slice on her chin. He swung the knife at the mare again as she dodged the blade. Her hide hoof got caught in the frilly lace of her outfit and fell on her back. The stallion spoke while priming his knife for the coup de grace.
Now I shall finish my greatest creation yet.
He lunged the blade at her, only for it to be deflected by a long katana blade. The same one that was floating in scene a page ago. Probably.
Oh, geez, it's supposed to be a knife. Damn it.
Really? That's like a katana knife. Everybody has katanas. You go to the kitchen show. They got showing you their kitchen katanas. You can slice your katana with butter.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of the knife and just switch it for katana.
Yeah, just everything's a katana now. Your Swiss Army katanas.
Yeah, had I actually taken the time to go through the descriptions of the top of the costume, that's the blouse.
Oh, the
I would
blouse.
have fixed
Yeah,
up some of those words.
The name of it was escaping me.
Oh, don't worry. It makes for great Half-Life, Full-Life pony quinces. The stallion yelled out in rage.
Who dares ruin my masterpiece.
He demanded with the quietest chicken voice. Out of nowhere, a very familiar
Who dares ruin my masterpiece?
Better. Out of nowhere, a very familiar Final Fantasy music started playing, which unfortunately got struck by copyright by YouTube. So all we can do is just have somebody hum it in the background. As the moonlight reveals... I said hum! As the moonlight reveals a very long-bodied, one-winged angel with various creature body parts. Okay, we need a Draconic quiz.
Discord.
Do we got a Draconic quiz?
Discord, actually.
Okay, do we got a Discord quiz? Alright then. How's the Draconic quiz left? Seriously, this mess? He questioned as he looked around. And here they call me crazy. He snapped his fingers and everyone who was injured vanished into thin air. Running tab rubbed her eyes, which she should have vanished too, but I'm not gonna get into semantics on that. Discord, the Lord of Chaos in the flesh. You take the award.
Oh, there's a reason circuit.
I know. You take the award for the Looney Bin Award. What? You take the award twice, apparently. Proofing a bit with the plaque on it into existence. He proofed it into existence with a plaque.
Proofed it. I should have got rid of that R.
It's okay. It's okay. We're having fun. And puts it.
Not. I should have caught that one at least.
Oh no! Come on. Remember, we're getting Half-Life full of consequences here.
It's an actual word. I would take reading every word specifically to catch.
We're proofing with the plaque in it to existence and puts it in the psycho's pocket. Besides, this is Discord we're talking about. It could literally be proofing. Despite being met with such a powerful being, such as the Draconic before him, the maniac shrieks out in sheer, unadulterated anger.
You heathen!
He shrieked.
I thought of all beings you would understand my creative vision.
Well, Discord scoffed! Seems somebody can't take a shred of criticism. As he lifted his blade to the sky, then swung it vertically, side to side, playfully. Now, should I take a little from above or to the left? Before he finished his thought, the long sword flew out of his hands and embedded itself into the picture of an orange fruit on the store billboard. Butterfingers, offering the psycho one of his candy bar fingers with a sheepish smile. The stallion was about to say something when the knife pierced through his neck. Blood squirted out like a waterfall, falling on the side of his back. My God, this is more gory than the other things. With a shock of blood loss. I was lied to. I was lied to. I demand a look at my contract.
You're lucky I didn't do disavowalment.
I'd rather you did. Well, no, I'm pretty... Maybe I am, I don't know. Discord had an annoyed look at his voice as he crossed his arms while looking away. Okay, sure, just kill the guy because I was finished greffing him. Yes. He unfurled the list from his wrist of what he had in store for the sicko and shoved it into Auntie's face. Well, some of us don't have all night to play around. She killed him. Running tab was rebuted as she swatted the paper away from her muzzle. Besides, I don't want to end up like being on the sicko's hit list. If he ever gets escaped out of which institution, they squirreled him away out. Running tab was annoyed, but ultimately relieved she survived the terrifying ordeal. She surveyed her surroundings to see if Discord had missed any pony. The only thing left were the children's candy bags near the wagon. Where did you send the ponies you poofed away? Running tab inquired as she picked up the treat bags. No need to fret, my dear. Discord started explaining. I've sent them to the nearest hospital in the area. He snapped his fingers and dislodged the sword from the storefront logo to his hilt. The blade shrunk its size as to not pierce him or any creature by mistake. Also, the children are being reunited with the parents and guardians as well. Discord stated as he swiped the candy bags from Artie's hoofs. I'll be returning these. I want to see what those little ones' faces as they gaze upon their savior. As Discord practiced a few heroic poses. Running Tab was about to speak until Discord put his finger on her lips and a shushing gesture. After all, considering some ponies' past run-ins with the law, it'd be quite the headache for you, Running Tab, won't it? Why are you giving her a record?
I mean, she had to deal with bar fights, and she might have been arrested just for having fights outside the bar.
This just in. Even though Circuit wouldn't mind actually hiring a
You don't know
convict,
what
this
happened
feels
to
like it's
you.
implying a lot. As he stared back at her with a grin, Running Tab was taken aback by how much the Chronicles knew of a muddled history with the law enforcement. How did you know my name? She demanded. Well, Discord replied nonchalantly. Let's just say I've been keeping an eye on a certain creature within your posse. Discord disappeared and then reappeared right beside her. Running Tab turned to face him, eyes locked onto each other, and a vested interest in keeping his power in check. If it were ever to go airy.
Awry.
That's not the right spelling.
No, the Google Doc kept giving me a different word.
Is shot at the top of lung. Before RT could inquire more from the cryptid lord of chaos, he snapped his fingers as she found herself in front of the Brony Show bar, along with a crate she was carrying previously laid on the ground beside her. Running Tab was pleasantly surprised to notice the cut on her chin was gone. Tonight's chilling event was nerve-wracking. However, she couldn't shake the unease of the knowledge that her and her colleagues' every move and possibly every word were being monitored by an all-powerful and unpredictable god of chaos. And I have a feeling I know who Discord was referring to, as she scrolled through her contacts on her phone until she found the name of whom she suspected. Running Tab noticed something odd. She blinked and rubbed her eyes just to be certain. She saw the uniform she was wearing underneath her brusque dress. Seriously, she groaned. He fixed at my chin, but not the dress. Running Tab let it alongside. Well, there goes my deposits. And scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Katana. Just get rid if he had a knife only.
Everybody has the katana. Behold your entire Chef Katana set from Walmart. Gotta make sure you get it from the big aisle.
It has a W in it.
Oh, jeez. I knew I was missing a word. I wonder if I'll correct to airy.
Yeah, it's a weird one because it doesn't sound like it has a W, but it does.
It certainly does. Now, with all of that, I hope I didn't. If people are still alive somehow, thank you for holding out.
Did you survive the PG-13 slasher?
Yes, and the allusion to I hopefully isn't. No, I'm not getting into that. All right, hello everybody, and now it is time to do our picker wheel and our challenge of the week. Of course, this challenge is given to us every week. This is for everybody. Everybody gets a chance to put in one prompt. All these prompts will go into the wheel. They will be randomized and spun up. And after the randomizing and spinning, what it lands on will be our challenge for that week going forward for the week. From there, you are all encouraged to create however you want, whatever your artistic expression is. If you want to make a drink mix based on the prompt, if you want to do art, music, dancing, arithmetic, if you want to make a new chemical formula based off of it, if you want to make an M&M brand off of it, however you want to do the prompt and make it available to and show us all, it is available to you. But just a reminder that everybody
will agree with M&Ms.
Just remember that everybody only gets one prompt. Once you've picked it and it's in the wheel, that is it. You can no longer add in another prompt. It is just the one, the only one, and nothing but that one. So make sure you are ready with that prompt. Otherwise, it could be any prompt of your choosing. And it's everybody's idea of how they want to interpret it. Do you want to be artistic? Do you want to be crazy? Do you just want to draw something random for the sake of it? Who knows? You do you. Hopefully not literally. But anyway, yeah. Do the art prompt. Do, 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 do. Boy, is it really just a quiet day today? I guess we don't have a lot of people giving out prompts today.
Guess Suki
Oh,
hasn't
Cole
returned
also
yet.
went to sleep, so
Say what?
Oh,
Cole went to bed.
Ah. Oh, good night, Cole. I'm sorry you couldn't say good night, but...
Oh, there's Suki's.
Oh, Liquid Death with a twisted line. Thank you, Suki. Actually, that actually sounds kind of good right now. I'm not gonna lie, that actually does sound kind of good.
wait. If Cole's
that gets
disappeared, does that
picked-
mean I have to come up with the prompt?
Yep.
But apparently
Oh, no.
so.
Oh, gee, the 1 week I might not be able to do anything story-wise because I have to look up their pupper.
Because, second, if it's not CMC, I could throw in a random prompt if I'm not chosen.
Nope, I've got something.
No, I figured.
And I'd rather you didn't, because you scare me. I'd rather... If it's not Cold Dust or CMC, it's no one at all. No, seriously, it's the pre-show protest initiative challenge.
No, I understand that. I just do that.
You know what? All right, everybody, we're gonna just go with the ones you have. So, 4 people, you guys have the best opportunity to possibly get your prompt entered and selected. How cool is that?
Let's
Wasn't
boogie.
expecting this outcome tonight.
Honestly, it has been a rather quiet week.
Good job, DM.
So, it looks like we're going to be
Thank you.
going above and beyond the Call of Duty for a friend. So, a nice, fun little prompt. Also, a little bit to personal interpretation. How would you go above and beyond for a friend? But it also means that we have a protest challenge.
I'm gonna go simple and say derpy hooves.
God dang it, CMC, you have made a perfect opportunity here.